Coach, crazy game. You knew it was going to be like this. What can you say about your team?
Hey, it's hard to put into words, Carly. I mean, our kids, they work hard all the time, and they believe in something. And, today was that belief. I mean, they had us down. And, I've said it to a lot of reporters. We come down to a big man challenge at Indiana. We were an inch from losing that in the tug of war. And today it come down. There was that 1 inch, and we stopped them there. I mean, hats off to the offensive line for what they did, opening holes for them. Defensive line, make that stop at the end. I mean, it's just a positive thing. I mean, our kids are believing. I mean, who would have thought when we were 2-4 where we'd be right now? We're sitting at 9-4. And that's a tribute to our kids, the rest of my staff. I mean, everyone's working hard, and now we got to the ultimate goal. I mean, you want to get the District 6 title, and we're going to be there.
And there's something to be said too about getting on a roll whenever you're in the playoffs and being the hot team. Does that make you feel a little bit more confident going into next week?
Yes, it did. I mean, when we started this run, we started to peak, and I've always said some teams peak too early. We started peaking at the right time. And the confidence we had. I mean, we've been to 3 overtime games, win it in overtime. So it's a couple years back, it didn't matter. We couldn't do that. But our kids are believing in what we do. Our saying is nobody but us. I mean, a lot of newspapers, we never get picked, but I always like that. I mean, it's nobody but us as long as we believe in what we're doing, and that's exactly what it is right now.
What can you say about Hunter Cameron and the way he breaks through tackles and spin moves and things like that?
Well, Hunter wants it. I mean, he even told me down there, I'll put it in, Coach. I mean, Hunter is just one terrific young man. I mean, he's only a sophomore, but he plays hard, he's strong, and you know what, you got to hit him to tackle him, and you got to try to bring him down. I mean, the way you see him running the game is how you see him running practice. I mean, and there's no one pushing him for a job, and it doesn't matter to him. He's going. He was hampered a little bit. He got dinged up a little bit. You know what? He wanted it, and that's what it takes.
Yeah, and a little bit of adversity this week too, with the game being moved, and then the game being moved again, and then the game being moved down here, and then with Kyle, being limited today. How did the guys overcome that? I mean, obviously they dealt with it pretty well.
You know what? We approached it well. I mean, yesterday all it was we just laughed about it. I says, what can we do? And it was, for as long as I've been coaching, I've never seen anything like it with so many delays and when we play and when aren't we playing. We're going here, we're going there, but we just approach it as any other time. I told them today, I said, it's just like the NFL. The NFL's playing on Sunday, so are we. So let's go out and do the best job we can, and kids did a terrific job.
On the last play, I think everybody in this whole stadium knew that Mark Marino was going to try and sneak that ball. What did you tell the guys in the timeout?
Hey, just get low, wedge it in there, and push them back. I mean, we had that same situation up at Purchase Line. I mean, they were 1 inch from scoring up there. In our defensive front. I mean, they're tough, they're strong, and that's what it takes. You got to have that little bit of grit inside of you. And we dug in deep. I mean, we were a little bit tired, the same as what they were, but we had that little bit extra, and that's what it takes.
All right, Coach, sounds good.